Hello again. April with April of Liberty Yoga Inclusive, bringing you an advanced backbending practice with a meditation cushion. Hey, if you need a meditation cushion, feel free to look below. You can order one at the link or start your search for one with my other videos called 5 Tips for Choosing a Meditation Cushion. So you like the video, give me a thumbs up as always. Feel free to share, and let's get started. Okay, for this practice, you definitely want a firm meditation cushion, okay? The ones that sink down, like with the polyfill, probably won't support you very well. Feel free to try it, and then you be the judge. I just want to make sure we protect the lower back because we're getting into some deep back bends here. So the first one I'd like to do, you need to lay down on the cushion so that your pelvis is supported. And we're just going to take, I'm going to let my feet rise, and I'm just going to take Bhujangasana. So Bhujangasana is where we keep the elbows bent. So this is part of a sun salutation. You'll recognize it. And then I'm going to put my feet on the floor, separate my feet wide, bring my weight forward, and come into up dog. So this is going to be probably more intense than you're used to. In up dog, our arms are straight, shoulders rolling back. If you want a little bit more here, tent those fingertips because we're supported with the cushion so we can really go for it. And release down. The next one, we're going to come a little bit more forward so that we can place our chest on the mat. Excuse me, I'm not on a mat. If you're on a mat, yes, chest on the floor. And then we're going to bring legs together, bend your knees, and grab a hold of your ankles. So for some of you, this is probably enough. If you want to go further, we're going to open up, breathe, find your balance, and release. So I have one complaint about that pose. It's hard to breathe. Breathing is good. So when you practice that one, you just may need to adjust your body a little bit. Okay, coming down. This time you want your middle belly. So like right here on the cushion. So our pelvis is actually on the floor. Okay, and you may just want to feel into this pose because it's quite deep. I mean, if you look at my back bend, there's quite a bend there. So start feeling into that one. And if you want to stay here, you can stay here, or you can even bend the elbows to lessen the intensity. But this is an advanced class, so we're going for it. We're going to bend the knees. I'm going to put my ribs down on the cushion and hold back, okay? And then I'm going to kick back with my legs and pull myself up. So I'm feeling this in my shoulders, in my back. Keep pressing your tailbone back toward the wall behind you. Release your glutes and release. Woo! That's an intense one. Okay. And then just to relax all of that, we're going to come forward. And you're going to have to decide how you want to do this next one. A couple of options. You can sit right up against the cushion and lay back. You may want to support for the head. Or maybe you just want to go for it and come all the way back. The other way you can do this is to sit up on the cushion so that when you start to lay back, your whole sacrum, the back part of your pelvis, is on the cushion already. And then when you come down, your back bend is happening in your mid back and not necessarily in your lower back. And then if you're not feeling much here, go ahead and straighten the legs. That intensifies it. Keep pressing the back of your head down into the mat. You may want to remove your ponytail. And then go ahead and plant the soles of your feet on the floor. And then we're going to lift up into a wheel, moving that cushion up a little bit higher. You can kind of hold it. I can even interlace my hands behind. So what we're doing is moving the back bend up the back. And then we'll release, roll to the side, so roll off your cushion and come up to seated. So if there's a couple more poses you want to do, you can, to sort of release the low back if you're feeling some pain. You can simply come to a windshield wiper. So to do that, you just bring your knees out in front of you and just let the knees fall. And you'll notice your lower back gets a little bit of a release. All right. Please take your time and be cautious with these poses. Some of them can be intense.